I know players don't like to say who they wish to meet in the next round, but you're not like most players. Maybe you can tell us.
Actually, I don't prefer anybody. I like to play both because I always feel like we have good matches. I played Caroline twice, and I played Svetlana I think 3 or 4 times already, and it was always good matches because you have to build up the point against them. You have to really play smart, and you have to work hard for your point with both of the players. And I really enjoy those matches more than playing hard hitters that are just that you have to survive somehow. So both is fine for me.
Who do you expect to?
Who I expect? Well, I haven't seen any of Svetlana's matches at all. I saw Caroline, I think, one match. I think she played really well. If she plays like this, I think she has better chances, but I didn't see Svetlana at all. So if she plays well, she can beat anybody. So I think it's really 50-50.
You had a very tough match with Caroline in Miami. You won.
Yeah.
How do you remember that match?
Well, I played really solid. I played well. I played very smart. I kept my game plan throughout the whole match. I lost then afterwards against her in Stuttgart, and she played an incredible match there. She played really, really well. So she's a really tough opponent. As I said, you have to work for every point, and you have to play at your limit to beat her. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. But either of those players, I think it's gonna be really tough.
You're the only player this year that has reached 3 quarterfinals at Grand Slams.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Can you talk a little bit what you have added to your game this year since you've been making so good results at Grand Slams?
Well, I think first of all, after last year's breakthrough here when I reached 4th round, my confidence changed completely. I just started believing myself that I can reach the second weeks of Grand Slams. Before I was just playing. I didn't expect anything. I was just playing and seeing what happens. And now after that I really started believing in myself, and I really started focusing also and putting my plan as if I'm going to play for 2 weeks. So that has changed, and definitely the experience of last year. I lost a lot of tough matches that I shouldn't have lost. I lost a lot of close matches. I crumbled under pressure. I crumbled on key moments. And this didn't happen to me that much anymore this year. It still happens. I think that's normal. I think everybody gets nervous. But I seem to handle everything better. And I seem to well, it's tough to say because it can change in every day. But I seem to have found better ways to handle the expectations that have now risen since the last year.
How is the planning changed? You said before you were planning on only staying at Grand Slam 1 week.
For example, I plan my practice schedules and my tournament schedules to peak at the Grand Slams, to be able to perform 2 weeks full. If I lose first round, okay, bad luck, but I plan as if I'm going to be here for 2 weeks. Before, I used to play tournaments before right before the Grand Slam. I used to play too much because I didn't expect myself being here for 2 weeks, and now I really plan as if I'm going to be here for 2 weeks. If it doesn't happen, bad luck for me.
Can I just return to that Miami match with Wozniacki? What was it the key for you that night?
Well, I think, I played really solid, and I played with high intensity every point. And I think Caroline was also a little tired in that match because she had just won Indian Wells. She had a lot of tough matches before. So I just took the advantage that I had, and it was really hot that day, I remember. So I just took my little advantages and chances that I had. And I think the key thing was that I played every point with full intensity. I didn't give any presents, not easy presents, and that's most important against Caroline because she just takes. If you have just a little letdown, it can cost you the match immediately against Caroline, and that's what makes her so strong. And I think that's what I have to try to avoid this time as well if I play her.